I'm on the audio crew for a concert at this venue right behind me here. It's a national touring act. His name is Sam Barber. There's also an opening act. And during the opening act, I'll be mixing front of house. But before all that starts, we're going to be setting up the entire stage workflow for the main act. And then we're going to be putting in all of the surrounding gear for the opening act. It's two completely independent systems, a monitoring console and a front of house console for the opening act. That's a Behringer Wing, so I'll be mixing front of house for that opening act. Their engineer from Sam Barber is coming in, and they have all of their own stuff. He's got a Digico console, and they run all of their own cabling and everything for their own system. I'm going to take you behind the scenes where you can see how this is all set, see all the gear. There's a sold out show. There's a lot of production happening, a lot of gear, lights, audio, all the good stuff that I love to do. And I'm going to tell you all about it and take you behind the scenes today. So the way this stage is set up is there's 4 subs on each side. The sound system is view. So there's a line array on each side and then 2 sets of 4 subs on each side. We rolled them in and had to stand them up and then take a strap and pull all 4 of them together so that they don't vibrate apart. Across the front of the stage up here, there's 4 stacks of 2 wedges. All the way across the front. For front fills, the lighting rig is pretty cool. They've got a lot of moving fixtures. I'm not really super versed in lighting, but they've got a bunch of moving fixtures here. The touring band brought in their own system, and then the venue has a set of lights that are in one universe, and then the touring band comes in, brings in some of their own fixtures, and then connects them to their universe, and then we got a light show. Got a bass rig, we got a drum rig, guitar rig over there. That all comes over to this side where you have the guitar tech and the monitor guy, and all of their inputs are patched over here into the Digico Snake. The Digico Snake is Maddie, and then their stage boxes just distribute to all the platforms where they patch everything. One of the more fun bins over here is where they have all the tape. Gotta love tape. You can't have enough tape on one of these jobs. And then they got microphone case. And then back here we have a hazer. All of the lighting cables all back across here. Then all the guitar cabinets are mic'd up with Shure SM57s. And I think I see a Samson over there. And our drum kit up here is double mic'd on the bass drum. You have an in and an out mics on the toms and the snare. Our SE, a Shure SM37 that's underneath the hi-hat. And then you've got these SE mics, V-Beat SE mics that are on the snare and all the toms. And then above the kit for the overheads, you've got some AKG large diaphragm. I can't see what model number those are, but those are AKG large diaphragm. Okay, so we got 12 mics for the drum kit. Kick in, kick out, snare top, snare bottom, side snare, hi-hat, rack tom, floor tom. Then you have 2 overheads that are crash and ride. And then you have a general mic that's just in the middle of the drum kit. And then you have a drum talkback channel. And then the drummer's getting a click track, obviously, like everybody else. And then the drummer also has a vocal mic. I'm up here at the console. Like I said before, it's a Behringer Wing, which runs pretty similar to an X32, but it's got a lot more functions to it. And the opening act just got here. A couple guys on stage helping them get all patched up and into this console. Once that happens, then I'll start getting levels, making sure that all my channels are labeled, all the levels are good, and then we will run a sound check for the opening act after that. There's a lot of people involved in all this. There's probably 30 people here right now doing different things. I hear it now. Musicians, lighting, anything.
Hey Brian, you got that DMX cable out there that we pulled out for lighting earlier?
Yes, it's out here. I have signal on channels, yes I do.
Excellent, stand by.
Every time you load a group onto the stage, it can get a little crazy. So, but I think we got it figured out. And what I really like about these jobs is its variety. And if you've been watching my channel, you see that I've been doing lots of these different kind of videos where I just talk about variety. You know, I really like filling up my schedule with lots of different things. That's just my personality. My personality shines in a situation where I have a lot of different types of things to do. When I start doing the same thing over and over again, I get very bored and disinterested.
We're gonna start with a check. You ready, Brian?
Talking to the main production guy on stage, he's going to be giving me all the different channels. I've gotten a couple questions lately about how I fill in my calendar so full and some of the methods I use to do that. And for me, it's all about relationships. It's all about when I'm on a job to build those relationships, and then when I'm after the job, continue to build those relationships. One of the things that can really hinder you is if you limit your interactions with other professionals to only times when you're working with them on a gig. It's really important after you finish your gigs to stay in contact with the people that you want to stay in contact with. And a trigger to look for those people that you should stay in contact with are those people that you get along with, right? It's really hard in life to find people that we get along with. It's really hard to find similar personalities and people that we just get along with from personality and life situation and just sense of humor and all that stuff. So when you find people like that on jobs, you really should keep in touch with them, have coffee with them, have lunch with them, find ways to do things with them that aren't related to work. That's really going to help you build relationships in the business. And then don't be shy about posting your work on social media. Don't be shy about posting behind the scenes pictures on Instagram and behind the scenes pictures on LinkedIn, or making short videos on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube like I'm doing here. Just don't be shy about that. You would be surprised at how far that can go and how many relationships can grow out of that. Okay, we're checking snare. Okay, I got good snare. We're sound checking. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for the level to be right around -12 at the peak. That gives me headroom to deal with because you know they're going to play louder when the concert starts.
Y'all ready for hi-hat?
Looking for that level to be right around -12 here. Okay, so they're tracking down a problem with the wedge. Apparently the listen wedge is not working on the guitar side, so they're tracking that down. Still got a few more instruments to go. Okay. Yeah, we're good with acoustic.
This is gonna be his loudest guitar. Said he can bring it down if you need him to.
That's okay. We're good. Okay. Yeah, that's coming through 14. Got it. Stand by. Okay, I'm good on that.
Check 1 2. Check check. Check 1 2. Check check check.
Okay.
Check
Good.
1 2.
Is there anything else to check?
Nope.
Okay.
Home gun run.
Okay.
Yeah, they should play some stuff. All right. That finishes up the sound check. It's going to start raining potentially, but our sound check's finished up, and now we're ready for the show whenever it gets started. Okay, so we got the opening act all finished up. Went to the stage, pulled all the gear, transitioned the sound system back to the touring sound system, and the main act is out there. If you're freelance, I just want to encourage you, stick with it. You can do this, all right? It's gonna work out. It's gonna smooth out if it's a little rough, okay? Just stay with it and just keep in mind that it takes years to build a career, okay? It takes years, sometimes a decade. On every job that you're on, you just have to do your best. Bring your best attitude, bring your best effort, and just make sure you're networking when you're on set. Make sure you're getting phone numbers and information, social handles from people that you're working with. Stick with it, stay with the networking, keep in touch with people you're working with. Don't be afraid to post on socials, and be patient. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, okay? I want to encourage you, stick with it, okay? And I will see you in the next one.